are Michelle Clavery and Ashley Cook, and we are doing a presentation for curriculum and assessment. We are graduate students at Northwest Nazarene University. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to identify the contributions that Jerome Bruner and Ralph W. Tyler made in the world of education. Jerome Bruner was born on October 1st, 1915, and is still alive today. He was born to Heman and Rose Bruner, who immigrated from Poland to New York City. He was born blind and received his sight as an infant after having 2 surgeries. During World War II, Jerome served in the Psychology Warfare Department. He first studied at Duke University and received his bachelor's degree in psychology in 1937. After time spent at Duke University, Bruner moved on to Harvard, where he continued his study of psychology and earned a master's degree and then a doctorate in psychology in 1939 and 1941. He currently works at New York University as a research professor of psychology, and in his spare time will email grad students about his biggest educational impact, which he believes is to get educators to think afresh about what they are doing. What indeed is education supposed to be about? Ralph Tyler was born on April 22, 1902 in Chicago. He was number 6 of 8 children in his family, and growing up in Nebraska, he worked various jobs. His first job was at the age of 12. While growing up, there was a time Tyler wanted to become a missionary, but decided to pursue his education in the field of education. He first went to Duane College in Nebraska, where he earned his bachelor's degree in 1921. He then moved on to Nebraska University, where he received his master's degree in 1923, then moving on to the University of Chicago to receive his doctorate in 1927. The Tyler rationale poses and answers questions about curriculum development and can be seen as Tyler's main philosophy on education. The first idea is aims and objectives. What educational purposes should the school seek to attain? Defining appropriate learning objectives. The second idea is content. How can learning experiences be selected which are likely to be useful in attaining these objectives? Introducing useful learning experiences. The third idea is organization of teaching and learning. How can learning experiences be organized for effective instruction? Organizing experiences to maximize their effect. The fourth idea is evaluation and assessment. How can effectiveness of learning experiences be evaluated? Evaluating the process and revising the areas that were not effective. Evaluation was not simply a way to measure a student or teacher's success or failure. It was an integral part of the education process, ensuring alignment between the classroom experience and pedagogical objectives. Jerome Bruner was credited with coining the term scaffolding, which we know is the way children build on information that they already know. He also believed in the idea of spiraling curriculum and discovery learning, which allows students to be active participants of their own learning, which in turn would make lessons more meaningful.
We have some students from Ms. Clavery's class to show us some examples of Bruner's learning modes for representing understanding. He believes that cognitive growth is encouraged through instruction, language, and culture. Learning is a process of construction rather than receiving. Here's an example of Bruner's learning modes represented through reading. In the first picture, we have an active with a baby playing with a book. In the second, we have a conic with some students looking at pictures. In the third, we have symbolic with students reading for research. In math, students represent an active by learning through movement or playing with manipulatives. This student will be using Unifix cubes to work out a fraction problem.
Okay, 12 to 4 pieces. So this is here. 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 4 piece, 5 piece, 6 piece. Can I have some of the purples back? After this. me use them real quick. See how many you gave us? Huh? Did you see how many you gave us? 4. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, is that since these are these purple pieces are 4 blocks, this is 4 blocks long, I thought if we divided them in half, it'd make the 2/4. So you're halving it, so take 2/4 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So that makes sense because 2/4 pieces, if you do it by 4/4 pieces, you'd have to do it 12 times, but since it's 12 divided by 2/4, that, actually, I forgot to write that down, so I am sorry. Let me pause and write the actual question down. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got that right, but if I didn't, it's 12 divided by 2/4. And that equals 24, because as you can see right here, there's 24. That's the right answer. So 2/4 divided by 2/4 times 24 would be 12. That is it. That is the answer.
In the iconic or representation mode, students learn through images or icons. This child draws an area model to represent multiplication of fractions.
Then so it's 3/8, so we have to cut it into 8 parts. So I have 8 pieces, and then I'm gonna have to color in 3. 1, 2, 3. And after I'm done with that, I have to cut it into 5 pieces because my next fraction is 4/5, and I have to shade in 4. So I'll draw 5. So I cut mine into 5 pieces, and then I have to shade in 4. So after I'm done with that, to find my numerator, I have to find the ones that are shaded in together. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 is the numerator, and to find my denominator is to count all the squares total. And 37 is my denominator, and this is my answer. Actually, my answer is 40. I counted it. So 12/40 is my answer now.
In the symbolic or abstract mode, students learn through abstract symbols. In this math scenario, the student is using the algorithm to display a division of decimals problem using PQD or partial quotient division.
4/10 divided by 4. First, I'm going to take out 80, since that's the highest number I could take out without crossing 40. 4/10 minus 0/10 is 4/10. 1 minus 0 is 0. I'm going to take out 4/10. So 1. 4/10 minus 4/10 is 0/10. 1 minus 0 is 1. And going now, I'm going to take out 8/10. So, okay. So, goes 2. Now I'm going to take out 500, which that's going to be exactly what we need. And that equals 0. Let's add them up. So 1/10 plus 2/10 equals 3/10. So 20 and 35 tenths remainder. Hundreds remainder 0. Let's box our answer, and that's partial quotients 81 and 4/10 divided by 4. So, bye.
In closing, we will return to our objectives for the day. You have been able to identify the contributions of Jerome Bruner and Ralph W. Tyler and their effect on the world of education.